the saying, Boomer Sooner. You will be soon enough. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M set to kick off their christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end to the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. Hits him inside the 20.
Oh, why you didn't jump for the fucking ball, guard? Like, come on, man.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Unloads quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Rossi. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice 3rd down conversion.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head?
Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, Aggie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after
for a little bit.
They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game.
So what's stopping you from being down there by coming over here?
Unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet.
I could let Gotti out.
From inside,
no, I gotta get him up and wake him up.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Why do you look like you breathing hard? You okay? They just whoop you at
right to the end zone, David. So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that
get your little dookie locks
going. The receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After picking up a couple at
what time you gotta be there at 8.
They'll send the back in motion.
What the fuck they got y'all doing that early in the morning?
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion.
Look at this one.
How about the defender
They feed y'all.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Damn.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
I'll tell you what.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
He was out of bounds. He didn't catch that hell. He was out of bounds. You see? He was in bounds. He's not a cop.
And you know the standard
Come on,
is
Mo. I see that, Mo.
Evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10.
Potato from where? Set. Boy, they've been spoiling y'all. Waller been taking care of you niggas.
The run from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Creates a little room. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
Y'all having artificial homes that been at y'all sets?
Red pass, it's complete.
That's Perry like.
This guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
I don't know. I ain't been that set with y'all. Because Perry said his wife is a part of that chapter.
This guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find
Majesty, you ain't got to look that hard, girl.
Defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
I ain't got no food on nothing.
And they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Me too.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I figured it was man.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
To the air. It's Rice. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. They are on the move.
Girl, close your mouth.
First down.
God dang, you got the drool out of that mouth.
Money down, got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him, he's got a rhythm going, he's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught downfield. Down to the 3-yard line.
Shut your mouth, Water. Are you studying? You got another test tomorrow?
And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he got smacked.
I got the pee. Shit.
As he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Trying to barge in. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise.
Bro, he got in that goddamn goal line.
This defense makes a third down stop. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Aggies will try to convert on fourth down. Back to throw, it's Rice. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by a field goal over Iowa. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Nice.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M.
Oh, you wide open, baby.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man.
Hey, right, that goes open.
Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. He ran through tackles.
Cortez me, baby.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Got his man. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the tight
Oh!
end. Wide open downfield.
Could have been a pick.
Him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Just a short pass to the tight
That
end.
field goal, bitch.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibbs. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Rice. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Cortez. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Offense lining up quickly.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched the sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Texas A&M going quickly. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Right.
Touchdown Sooners! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Dropping back physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came.
Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge. Max going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibbs. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Rice. Got his man down the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quarterback moving.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. There's the pressure. Defense scoops it.
Wow.
Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown Sooner. This defense. A big play and putting it in the end zone. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is a defensive player's dream. They're all sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Wow.
Oh, that's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. They'll be stopped, but not with...
Dang. Keep playing.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Give to the running back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Come on, guys. We right there. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
He'll be stopped.
Man, they get me in the goddamn Gatorade stands, man.
Line, and this offense is going to work. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one.
This game don't want me to win today. It's cool. I ain't tripping, but I'm tripping.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions.
What the fuck?
Need to cash in on this drive.
That's not the play I picked.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
That is not the play I picked, dog. What the fuck was that shit? Well, let me go ahead and let the fuck me. Like, that's not the play I picked, dog. What the fuck?
Stop short on fourth down.
Oh well. Let's play this game out.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll get it.
They're not letting me pick the plays.
First down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Zings it complete to the right.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Y'all bullshit ass, animation ass, bullshit ass niggas, dog.
Sooners are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Right, like, get the fuck out of here. He break a tackle and get 5 extra yards. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, he burnt that nigga though.
Down Sooner.
Sorry, man, we ain't tripping on that shit.
And after that,
Y'all made these niggas better than us, cause y'all niggas out here on that bullshit. It's alright.
And you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the centers, man. It's impressive.
Can't win them all.
This guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around.
Can't win them all.
What a nice
We got time.
Not a lot of space to be found.
Y'all fucked me really though. A couple of these plays.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point...
Wow.
Gets there, gets home, gets it down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Man, get the fuck. I could chuck my controller if I didn't need it. Nigga wide open, you overthrow that nigga there.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more.
But he catch that hoe. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
This defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe
they let know you whoop my motherfucking ass, dog.
Of things they did.
Look at that. Man, come on, dog. It's all good, man.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season?
These niggas are now 31 points better than me, dog. I don't care how you cut that onion, dog.
That will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
I don't care how you cut that onion, fam.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
You're not 31 points better than me, dog.
Stop him at the 21.
There's no fucking
So
way.
the Texas A&M offense returns to the
That nigga dropped down. That's a wrap.
turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down and intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Finally brought down, but what a play. Only to get the... Not a lot of drama in this one.